Those who are present, just say hello in chat box. Is the video and audio clear? Please let me know. Hello. Those who are present, just say hi. I want to know who are all present. Hi, Shivateja. And is the video and audio clear? Please let me know. Okay. Okay, Akhil. So we'll start in a minute. Okay, let's see. Let's wait for one more minute. Hi, Bhunesh. Is Saturday too busy or I see very less turnout? Yeah. Hi, Shraddha. Hi, Gauri. Hi, Shruti. So let's start the webinar then. So video and audio clear, right? Hi, Pradeep. One second. One second. Seems somebody is having problem accessing the webinar. Yeah. So tell me, how was your preparation till now, and have you completed the course or not? Hello, Ankit. Hello, Ashwati. Hello, Nitya. Yeah. Please tell me, how was your preparation till now? Hello, Nitya. Have you guys completed the preparation, whole course? Hello, Reshma. Okay, Ankit. What was the problem, Ankit? Others, please let me know. Have you at least quant part? At least quant part? Not yet. So, what is the 78? Syllabus is vast. Okay. So approximately you have 80 days. Okay, I will answer all your queries, personal queries at the end. So please have. So approximately 80 days left, guys. Okay. Now you got nothing to. These are the queries coming to me. Is it the aspirants who have not started preparation? Is it the right times, or still do I have any chance? See, 80 days time is a really good time. Okay, even if you have started till now, you can start your preparation. Okay, I would say, even if you come one day before me, before the exam, and ask, do I have time? I would say still you have time. This being a qualifying examination. Okay, I will give you the analysis of how the questions would be, okay, later. So this being a qualifying examination, you have, even if you started in the last minute, I would say you still have time, and go for it. Do the best what you can. Let me tell you, see, you have chosen this journey. Okay, you got nothing to lose. This is not a any other exam. Okay, you got nothing to lose, and there is nothing to hold back. When you got nothing to lose, you give your best what you can. What is there to hold back? These 80 days, give your best. You guys are thinking, is these 80 days enough or not? No. Okay, you got nothing to lose, so you don't hold back. Give the best what you can. Let the results decide. Okay, whatever happens on the results day, let it happen. But from your side, please don't hold back. I will prepare these many chapters only. I will skip permutation and combination. I will skip probability. Last year what happened? If you see permutation and combination question, 3 questions were asked, 2 to 3 questions. Okay, the 2 questions are very easy. Okay, I will come back to all these queries later, Shivi. Okay, so there is, you don't save yourself. I will prepare these many. If you come before 1 month, I will tell you, like, you skip these chapters, but 80 days left now, so you got nothing to save yourself. Like, prepare, give the best what you can. No chapter should be skipped. Definitely 1 month before I will give you some master plan which will really help you. But if I give right from now, no, you will say that you will prepare that only, and tomorrow if something, because this is an unpredictable exam, if something happens, you would be blaming me. So enough time to complete all the contents of the course. So not to skip any single lecture. Even if you know the basics, tomorrow if an easy question comes, you won't regret. Or I would have known that, because the questions are, some questions are really basic in nature, like from probability, permutation. So there should not be any regret after coming out of the exam hall. So this is what I'm keep saying. You have enough time, 80 days. Okay, nothing to lose, so there is nothing to hold back. Give the best what you can. Not skipping. I want you to cover all the lectures, all the content, because this is an unpredictable exam. Like 30-40 days, I would give you the plan. Okay, what to be skipped, what not to be skipped. I want you guys, please hold on. I will answer all these queries at the end. Okay, so let me complete what I have to say from my end. Shraddha, Junaid, everyone. Okay, Shivi. So I will answer all your queries. Okay, let's talk about the today's agenda first. So I hope this is clear. Okay, those who have not completed, try to give at least 2 hours, complete as soon as possible. Okay, if you complete, no, you need to go for 2 to 3 times revision, guys. 2 to 3 times. See, it's not about, see, as somebody said, read one book twice rather than 2 books once. This is what happening. Aspirants enrolled in the course, not completed the course, still looking somewhere. Completed the course but not did the enough revision, looking for somewhere. See, this is what, read one book twice rather than 2 books once, because for UPSC aspirants time is less, guys. There is so much to study. You are following apparently the best source in the market. Please believe in your sources. Every time, it's more of like shopping. Is this enough? Is this enough? This is a qualifying examination. You are following the best source in the market, and it's a one-stop solution. Please stick to that. Complete the course first before you touch any other source. Complete the course first, and then 2 to 3 times revision is needed. Minimum 2 times revision. Is this clear? Okay. So I'm telling you, you have enough time not to skip any chapter. Give the best what you can, because you got nothing to lose. Secondly, stick to the course, believe in your sources. 2 times revision is needed before you touch any other source. Reading one book twice is better than reading 2 books once. So kindly get this. This is the time. If you are following any other source, please first because we covered each and everything from basics. Okay. And this course covers every aspect of CSAT. Nothing else is needed. It's just that you need to stick to the course and do more revision. And now let me tell you the important part of this. You have completed the course. That means you have watched the video lectures, made the notes out of it, practice questions are over, daily dose of solved questions are also over. Okay, chapter wise tests are over. Now when you do the revision, this is very important aspect. When you do the revision, this is what I meant by revision. I keep telling this in the channel, but aspirants coming to me, this is how they are doing. When you do the revision, you have to solve the problems on your own again. This is not a GS where you just skim through the highlighted parts of the content and think that you have understood. You have to solve the problem on your own, then only you will know the difficulty. After some step you will be having the problem. So what are the gaps in your understanding? This you will come to know only when you solve the problem on your own. So you have to solve each and every problem we solved in the course. Solved examples are very, very important because that's where your concepts are explained. The concepts of the course. Right? So you cover the answer part with the A4. Question you need not write. Have a separate notebook for the revision. So let's say ratios and proportions. Chapter equivalent ratios part 1 lecture. Question number you write. Answer you solve it. Go to the second question. Answer part you cover with the A4. If at all you wanted to go through the concepts before you solving, you go through the notes and then you try solving. So take like 10 questions once or 10, 20 questions and you solve them in the exam mode. No question should be taking more than 2 minutes. So 10 questions you have solved. Close that and go back to the solution and then see which all questions you are having the problem. There you see what are the gaps in your understanding. This is how I meant revision should be done. Okay, so revision is all about testing your understanding of the concepts, my friends. Not just skimming through the content which you have, notes which you have made and think that you understood. Maths is not going to be, you cannot master the maths this way. I hope this is clear. So practice questions, let's say you took 10 questions, 10 into 2, 20 minutes, 20 minutes you have to solve them. No question should be taking more than 2 minutes. Okay, you try to solve, like if some questions are taking 3-4 minutes, not more than that. Go to the give them and then go to the next question. Once these 10 questions are over, then go to the solution part and see where you can improve. Some questions you may improve the steps, like from 1 step to 4th steps you can definitely go. If there is any shortcuts I have used, you follow them. Have you implemented them while solving? If you are not able to solve a particular problem, what is the problem over there? Try to see that again. What is the problem? Like what are the gaps in the understanding? So I want the revision to be like testing your understanding of the concepts in the exam mode. Because what's happening is when aspirants doing revision, they are solving one question at a time and taking 3-4 minutes and thinking that okay, I did the revision. No, because what's happening in the exam hall is you are not able to solve the problem in the exam hall, but when you are coming outside, you are able to solve that problem. Because you never tested yourself in the exam mode. You have to solve the question in 2 to 3 minutes, not more than that. If you have not practiced in that mode, then how could you execute the same in the exam hall? Tell me. You have never pushed yourself, always in that comfort zone, taking 5 minutes or more than that, relaxedly solving. This is the time I badly want you to push yourself, push your limits. Try to solve each and every problem. So from tomorrow, if you see a problem from CSAT, make sure you are solving in 2 minutes. This is it. CSAT problem 2 minutes. So just see how the GS 1 minute, less than 1 minute, I mean 1.5 minute. This is how, only if you do like this there is a chance, because this is what I'm keep on hearing, sir, I was able to solve this problem outside the exam hall. But what happened in the exam hall? No, you never trained your brain in that exam mode, relaxedly solving the problem. So these are the mistakes aspirants are making. Don't wait for the full length test. Only in the full length test I will be in the exam mode. I will only solve, then only the questions in 2 to 3 minutes. Otherwise I will take 5 minutes or like that. After all, it's going to help you, right? It will boost your, like it will bring the motivation in the preparation, guys. If you push yourself every other time, you saw a CSAT question in the Telegram channel, try to solve in 2 minutes. Okay, so I hope this is clear. This is how the revision should be done. So what are the problems you are having? Like let's say first time revision you are able to solve like out of 10 questions 5 questions, remaining 5 questions. That's okay, that's completely okay. But here the aspirants are trying to be like I have to solve the 10. No, don't get, because there is time. The kind of background you are coming from and the time you have allotted, whatever it may, there will be several reasons for this. So I'm telling, don't be disappointed. There is enough time to master. By the end of April you will definitely solve, like out of 10 questions 8 to 9 questions you can solve. But right now don't expect that perfection. You're adding, like there is a problem in front of you. By worrying like this, you are adding weight to the problem. Tell me, you should be the problem solvers, right? Bureaucrats, there is a problem in the society. What you are going to do? You are going to devise a policy, you are going to solve them, right? So for your own self you are creating the problem, you are creating the barriers. Don't do this. Out of 10 questions, if you are able to solve 3, see, this is what, out of 10 questions, you need to get 33%, right? Okay. So 3 to 4 questions are enough, but you solve 5 questions, be content with that. What I can do to improve this? This is how should be the, your perception, motto. What should I do to improve next time? So this is where I'm lacking, this is where I have to give the time, right? So don't subjugate yourself with all this. Okay, exam day it will take care of, but right from now you just see, don't always think about results, what will happen on the exam day. I'm able to solve 5 questions only. You are nurturing yourself right now, but without doing, you are complaining like what kind of a fruit will come, the sweeter, or I will come back to all these questions, CB Singh. Okay, so I hope this is clear. This is how please don't use the multiple sources for the same content. It would be waste of time. If at all you wanted to solve more questions, I want you to do it after 2 to 3 times revision, because your base is not built. Strong base is not built, and you cannot build the strong base by solving more questions. You can build the strong base by revision. Kindly get this, more revision. Okay, so the base will be built by revision. Stop using multiple sources, and you completed 2 to 3, then you can go for other sources. And other sources I would recommend, I don't recommend any other, we have ample amount of questions. Previous year questions are there. You see the number system, how many lectures are there? 10 lectures are there. Practice questions, daily dose of solved questions. We have uploaded the practice questions only where it is needed. Otherwise, it will bring down the utility of the course, because aspirants are already feeling that content is vast. Okay, this being a qualifying examination, we have to be very choosy, way too stress mode, because number system 10 to 12 questions have been asked in the last year. So there we have provided 10 lectures, practice questions each, chapter wise, test everything. But wherever it is not needed, like trigonometry and other, there we have not provided, because that's enough. I don't want you to be bogged down with the content. I don't want to have a template structure for the whole course. Every chapter needs to have this. Is this clear? Because one question is asked from the averages, one question is asked from the simpler. There also we have provided, but I'm telling you, okay. So let me recap what I have said. There is enough time. Please get this. There is enough time. And in the last 30 to 40 days, I am going to share the master strategy where you could focus only on those content more. Right now, please don't skip anything. Questions on probability, permutations are sometimes easy. Out of 3 questions, definitely one would be easy. If you know the basics, you can solve it. Okay, nothing should be skipped. Ratios and proportions, first 4 chapters, still percentages should be given more weightage. Number system, 12 questions have been asked last year. Every other chapter, one question. So without skipping anything, prepare. If you have to give 2 hours, give it. Try to complete as soon as possible, because you need to go for 2. You may like say, sir, you are asking us to give 2 hours, but again, I have to, because you have to go for 2 revisions. For this to happen, you need to complete the course as soon as possible. Once you have completed, no revision won't be taking much time, guys. So please get this, try to complete the course, whatever is left. Okay, try to complete by this March end. You should be completing 1 revision April 15, 2nd revision April end. This is done. Okay, so from April you could start giving the full length test. Okay, so revision, this is how you should be doing. Testing your concepts, testing your understanding. So you have to solve each and every problem on your own again, right? So stick to the sources. Before you pick up any other source, I want you to complete 2 to 3 times revision. If at all you wanted to go for other sources, I would say UPSC, NDA, CAPF, those questions would be there, no previous year questions. Buy a book if you want to. Those questions, because those are UPSC standard. Okay, and you can expect questions on the similar lines. So if at all any other source you want, I have to recommend, then that would be UPSC, NDA, other exams, UPSC, EPF, EPFO, okay, CAP, those exams, previous year questions, and they are freely available. Those PDFs, you can take them, and whatever is applicable to our syllabus, you can solve them, you can test. Okay, and now in the coming 80 days, okay, in the 2.5 months, so this is how you should be doing your preparation. If you have covered, let's say if you have completed averages chapter, your preparation should be in this manner. If a question comes from averages, I am going to mark it right. Otherwise, what's the point? There is no slacking at this point of time. You prepare in such a way that if a question comes from interest, I am going to mark it right. Profit and loss, I am going to mark it right. Out of 10, 12 questions from number system, 7 to 8 questions I am going to solve them. So this happens only when you stick to the source and do more times revision. If you keep hopping here and there for the concepts, you don't need to touch any source, and keep every other day the aspirants asking the doubts are all about from other sources. And when I ask them, have you completed the course? No, they haven't. Have they done 2 to 3 times revision? No. This is the mistake which costed the aspirants. Okay, this is what happened last year. I keep telling this. Please stick to the course and do 2 to 3 times revision. I am guaranteeing you will qualify the examination. There is no doubt in that. Okay, I have designed the course in such a way that there won't be an iota of doubt if you do this. Prepare in such a way that if a question comes from averages, I am going to solve. We have solved number of questions, only one formula, using only one formula. Average is equal sum of elements by number of elements. Profit and loss, 1 plus x is equal s by c. Picking up the questions from here and there, but not applying a single formula. Always think like this. If you see a question based on averages, you have to apply this formula only. You have to think in terms of this formula only. Profit and loss, 1 plus x is equal to s by c. Where is my s? Where is my selling price? What is my cost price? What is my profit or loss percentage? Always looking in terms of these formulas. Simply trust. PNR by 100. What is my P? What is my N? What is my R? Like this. Okay, so please, when you find, when you stick to the course, no, the same thing, like the base would be strong, guys. This is what I followed during my, preparation days for whatever the exams I have given. So I will come back to that. So I am saying, please stick to the course, believe in that. That would definitely take you through the exam. Okay, 2 to 3 times revision is needed, and aspirants are saying like how many marks I should aim for. I am saying if you aim at 120, no, okay, so 25% you will fall down. Let's say if you aim for 25%, so 120 by 430, so you will be at 90. That means qualifying zone. If you aim for 90, 25%, you see, you will be on the border. Okay, so don't do this. Aim for 120. Aim for 120. Aim as much as you can, but not less than 120, guys. Okay, not less than 120. So, and for 55 questions, more than 55 questions you have to solve. Okay, more than 55 questions, above 120 you have to aim. Now, I hope this is clear how to do the revision. Okay, what needs to be done in the coming days. Okay, I will come back to all these questions one by one. Okay, now I want you to test this before, what works. Start giving the full length test. Okay, if you have completed, you can start, but I want you to go through the previous year questions first. 11 years papers are there. Okay, you have already solved them. Now see, what works. If you are strong in quant, start with the quant. If you are strong in logical, start with the logical reasoning. If you are strong in RCs, start with that. Okay, you have 2 hours left. You have 2 hours for the exam. So every section you cannot give more than 40 minutes. If you are strong, you may go for at max 50 minutes, guys. At max 50 minutes. Maths is bit time consuming. Maths and RCs, you may go for 50 minutes, not more than that, because there are easy questions in other sections as well. Okay, if you are going for more than 1 hour, 1 hour 10 minutes, 20 minutes, you are not going to make it. Okay, so out of 80 questions, 27 questions you have to solve in 40 to 50 minutes. Okay, so stronger section you choose. This is how, because this is a qualifying examination, you don't have to write all or attempt all the questions. Okay, if you are having a doubt something, you could leave them. So what's the point, like going through a difficult part first and then solving the easier ones at the end? This should not happen, isn't it? So by the once you have completed the course and done enough revision, you will come to know that what is my strong part. Okay, maths or logical or RC, start with that. Then what is my second strongest area, start with that and go for the weak area last at the end. And let me tell you, every quant 27 questions, RC is 27 questions, logical reasoning 27, 26. Okay, so out of 27 questions, 9 questions would be easy, guys. 15 questions, let's say 27, no, let's make it 30. So 14 to 15 questions would be moderate. 9 questions would be easy, because this is how it should be. He has to break this 27 into 3. 9 easy, 9 moderate, 9 difficult. This is how it would be. And 9 won't be difficult, let me tell you. Okay, most of the questions would be moderate in nature. 9 I can definitely tell easy, but 9 questions, no, those more like remaining 80 questions, they would be more or like moderate. Only 3 to 4 questions would be difficult. Okay, so 15 questions you could definitely go for attempting easily. Okay, so with I would say 9 questions, if you are like sensible enough, you can mark them very easily. Maths, because from sequences series the questions would be very easy. Averages, if you know the formula, you can do that. Profit and loss, same thing. Ratios and proportions, percentages, you see the this is the reason I'm keep telling you have to attempt the previous year questions first. 11 papers are there. How many tests at max you can give? Tell me. Please comment in the chat box how many tests you are planning to give for the CSAT. I badly wanted to know this. I have never have this data. 5 Praveen, okay. Chaitanya 10. Gaurav 15. Yes, please. I am saying something important here. I want all of your inputs. Shivi 20. 4 to 5 length. Okay. Shraddha 5. Ankit, Chaitanya. Who else? Ramnath 10. Or 5. 5. So more people are 10 less than 10, isn't it? So when you have 11 previous year questions, okay, 11 previous year papers, when you have 11 previous year papers and you are still thinking you have to go for another, before you, this is what I'm keep saying, before you give any test series from market, even ours, I badly want you to go through the previous year papers. 11 year papers, if you go, no, you can clear the paper very easily. 11 years papers. Above that we have 3 full length tests in the course. We will be adding 2 more. 5, 11 plus 5, 16 full length papers. Most of you are planning like, around 10. If I have to average this, it's around 10. Okay, so what makes you think that you have to go for another institution or something else? First solve the previous year papers. Now, isn't this sensible? Tell me. But aspirants are not doing this. Revision is very important. This is what you may be thinking that I have already solved these questions in the course, but again, only when you solve in that exam mode, no, you will be knowing like what is working for you, how the examiner is framing the questions, how your mind is working. When you do the more analysis, then every other thing would be clear to you. So I badly want you to, after you have completed the 2 to 3 time revision, okay, go for the 11 years papers, solve them. Okay, if you don't think like, if you don't find the more time for 11 papers, at least till 2014, 14 or 15, you please, let's say 2015, please go through them. Okay, how many RC questions you would be solving in your entire preparation? Not more than 100, I would say, maybe 100, 150. Okay, but 11 years, 27 questions, you see, more than 270 questions are there, and you haven't solved these. You are picking up the questions from here and there. You think this is sensible? It's just that most of the aspirants are doing the preparation which doesn't seems to be sensible. Okay, RC questions no one can frame as UPSC frames. I can guarantee you that, including us. That's the reason I have not done any work. RC questions, all the practice questions which we have given is from the previous year questions, because I feel that's enough. 270 questions. Okay, I will come back to all these queries, people. So I hope this is clear. RCS you cannot solve more than 10, more than 100 questions. There are 270 questions are there. So what is the point in picking up questions from other source? Tell me. Okay. So previous year questions are there. Start from 2022 backwards, 2022 and 21, like this. Okay. I badly want you to give all the till 2011. But if at all you think you don't find time, then go for till 2015, and then our full length test. This would do 10 tests you plan, please, 10 tests. So out of 10 tests, I would say 7 tests should be from the previous year questions. Okay, so those who are planning like 5 tests, no, that's not enough. 10 tests you plan. Okay, 7 tests, 6 to 7 tests should be previous year questions. Previous year papers 2022 to 2015 minimum. If at all you wanted to go for more, then go for the previous year papers first, then any other test series in the market. Maths questions, I would say we can frame, but RC questions nobody can frame the way UPSC frames. This is with every other institution, and I'm openly telling, this is what we covered, only RC questions in our full length test, in our course, in the practice questions, nothing else, because we have lots of them, and I feel that's enough. So I hope this is clear. So prioritize the previous year papers above any other thing when you are giving full length tests, and you have to attempt more than 55 questions. You have to aim for more than 120 marks. If you are aiming for 90, you are in trouble. 120, let's say 25% of the questions goes wrong or whatever, like you are scoring, you are falling down 25. This is a probability, because out of the 4 options, a probability is 25% for every year. So let's say, so you will be, if you aim for 120, you would be getting around 90. That's okay, but if you aim for 90, no, you will be falling below the line. So don't do this. And when you are attempting the paper, I want you to test these strategies by going through the previous year papers. We are going to have 3-4 webinars more. One is on RC this month end, okay, master strategy, one more, and how to give the paper, and more any other thing would be addressed there. So 3-4 webinars we are going to have. So I badly want you to test this. Start with the strongest area, because this is a qualifying examination. Nobody is telling you to score as like you have to attempt all the questions, or you should be at the top. This is a qualifying examination. So choose the best part, strongest part, start with that. See if this is working or not, how many minutes, how many questions you are able to solve. Then second strongest part, then the third one, what's working, what's not working, how many questions you are able to solve in maths, where you are going wrong. This you analyze through the real source, like real, everybody says the UPSC standard papers, that why are you not attempting the UPSC papers? Just because they are previous year papers, you think that they will be of no help? I would say the same concepts have been repeated number of times. 18 questions from maths, 18 questions. Right after the examination, I did the analysis and shared in the Telegram channel. 18 questions based on the similar concepts that have been asked in the past. That means in the most horrible part of your preparation, that's the quant part, that's over, isn't it? So please prioritize previous year papers above any other test series in the market. Once you are done with that, attempt our test series. If at all you wanted to revise or something test, you go for the UPSC, NDA, I mean, if you have time. Those previous year questions, that would do. Okay, emphasis should be more on revision, guys. Okay, revision, sticking to the, because there is less time. Okay, you have to build the basics really well. This will happen only if you stick to the limited sources and do more revision. Okay, and so I hope I have covered all the things. So how to attempt the paper, how to test yourself right from now. Okay, I will give you the clear strategy, but I want you to test, because the strategy may or may not work for everyone. Okay, overall I will give you, but I want you to test these strategies by April end. Okay, give the previous year papers and see what is working for you, and personally message me in Telegram channel. Hardly, very few aspirants, okay, being in touch regularly. This should not happen. Okay, uh, other than that, so let me go through the queries. So syllabus is vast, Ankit, and time is less, इसलिए नहीं हो रहा है. See, this is what I'm keep telling. You stick to this is a 60 lectures course. Okay, every lecture around 30 minutes. So the course is not more than 30 hours. Okay, by practice questions and daily dose of solved questions. See, it won't be taking more than, with all note making, okay, it won't be taking more than 70-80 hours. When you have 1 year time, I don't think 70-80, even if it takes 100 hours, this should not matter. Okay, this is a qualifying examination, should not be a hurdle in your journey mains. So I would say still 80 days is the enough time you have, Ankit. Okay, please see, quant part is more of you are sure, there is a certainty in the quant part. Until and unless UPSC publishes the key, you are not sure about RCs. That's how the RCs, and time consuming, and applying the logic over there, it's highly impossible. Content itself is too much, the paragraphs. It needs rigorous practice. This is not so with the RCs. This is not so with the quant. Okay, you solve some questions, 15 questions, answer is coming, you are sure, that's, yes, you are in the safe zone. So there is enough time not to skip anything. I would definitely give master strategy in the last week of April. That would help you fine tune your preparation. If I give, you guys will save yourself. Okay, and tomorrow if something happens, then you would be regretting. So this should not happen. Nothing should be skipped. Okay, okay, DDSQ reading comprehension pending. DDSQ very important, Reshma, not to miss them. You're going to the exam hall without DDSQ, you are asking for trouble. Your preparation is not complete if you haven't solved DDSQ. See, till 2021 we have solved the DDSQs. 2022 paper would be completed by this month, and we have solved around 20 questions based on quant. Remaining would be uploaded. Everything would be, whatever updation needs to be done, that would be done by March end. Okay, and we have also RC questions, every day 5 questions would be sharing, previous year questions starting from 2022, and explanations would be, the written text explanation would also be shared. So 30 days, let's say from April, 5 questions every day, 150 questions. RCs, you will find it very easy, I am telling you. You please take care of maths part. RCs would be 5 questions, and the concepts like the solutions which I am giving. I am going to have a webinar on RCs by this month end. Okay, if you attend that webinar, you would find RCs very easy. RCs is not, because if you have gone through the previous year papers, no, you will see the trick, what are the tactics UPSC uses while framing the RC questions. Okay, so this course is completely based on the previous year papers. I can say this, nobody has gone through the previous papers as thoroughly as we did, and incorporated everything that is needed. Okay, so DDSQs, your preparation is incomplete without that reading comprehension. We are going to have a webinar, and 5 questions every day, We are going to provide as PDF in the Telegram channel, solutions also. Okay, you take care of that. You solve 5 questions. I don't want you to burden with. Okay, so 5 questions, consistency like 30 days, you are done with the RCs. Okay, so Shivi, as I told, whatever the previous year questions left would be updating by this month end. You take care of completing the course and are doing 2 to 3 times revision. After all, this 2022 paper is left no 80 questions which we'll do, like 20 is already there. Okay, and all these questions updated in PDF DDSQs which we have shared till now. Okay, these 22 questions only segregated like topic wise, that we will also do by this month end. Okay, everything would be completed. So specific focus part to qualify CSAT. This is what I am saying. 80 questions, no, 9 questions would be easy in every part. Junaid, 9 questions would be easy. When you frame a budget, this is how the government does. They has to address every strata, every category. Okay, what is there in the budget for the below middle class, upper class? Otherwise, who will vote them? If the paper is too difficult, tomorrow people will complain. If the paper is too easy, people will also then also complain. So paper will be always in moderate or moderate to a bit above moderate level. So 9 out of 27 questions in every section, 9 questions has to be easy. There is no other way. You see any paper, this is how they should be. Okay, so 27 questions are easy out of, so 1/3 part is always easy. You have to pick up those questions. Where are those easy questions? Where are those easy questions? This is a qualifying examination. For this only I am telling, give the previous year paper, you will get an idea where are those easy questions in the quant part, 9 easy questions. Where are those easy questions in the RCs, 9. Some aspirants don't attend the RCs at all, don't attend the quant at all, don't attend the logical reasoning at all. They have this prejudice that RCs is totally like is not my area, or quant is not my area. No, 9 questions you can definitely attend. Okay, so I want you to test these. This will happen only if you prioritize the previous year papers above anything else. Everybody says that papers of UPSC standard, but you are missing the crux, the UPSC standard papers, thinking there is no use. Again, I am telling no, 18 questions I will show you. I have shared them, 18 questions based on the same concepts, similar concepts asked in the previous years. Okay, so please prioritize the previous year questions. DDSQs, this is the reason, because they are most of them are previous year questions. Okay, full and test, give the previous year papers. I am telling you, this is the mantra. Nobody will tell you. They will say, give our papers, enroll. We have these many number of test series. It's not okay. Prioritize the previous year papers. This is the mantra. Okay. Now, yes, Shraddha, there is enough time. I'm keep telling, there is enough time. You got nothing to lose. You have chosen this journey to clear. Okay, nothing to lose. Hold back. So there is nothing to hold back. Give your best. If you can give, I told no, it might take 70 to 80 hours. If you give 2 hours every day, you are there. You can complete the course. So if you start now, by April, mid-April, you can complete. If you give 2 hours, more than 2, you can definitely complete by April first week. And then 10-15 days, one time revision, another time revision. You are, by May first week, you will be exam ready. 2 times revision must, guys. Okay. IAS cable. See, price is around 3,000. Okay, 2,999. So topics I studied before, I have forgot. This is what I'm keep telling. Revision is needed, and you do the revision in such a manner that tomorrow every concept should be like a plus b whole square to you. If somebody asks what is a plus b, you you know, because you have used it multiple times. Okay, so if a question comes on averages, should be like a plus b whole square to you, profit and loss should be a plus b whole square to you. Only one concept out, you know, except this number system, every other chapter has one concept, not more than that. Okay, average I would say 4 lectures, Lalita, 4 lectures should be watched, not less than 4. So CBC, as I am telling, 20 questions we have solved, they are available on the YouTube. Remaining questions would be uploading by March end. All these would be updated by March end, so you don't have to worry about it at all. So please take care of what is left. Whatever things needs to be done from our end, we will be doing that by March end. Okay. Shivi, 2 to 3 questions based on, see, clocks have, if you see the recently solved clocks question, like 3:16 p.m, 3:17 p.m, hours hand and minutes hand coincide. Is it true or not? You see, this question can be solved from this, I have solved it from the same concept. Okay, if you have some, like, this is what I'm saying, you ask me the doubts, a bit of push from my end would, you know, help you to overcome this. Okay, here the thing is that communication is lacking. Okay, so please, whatever, wherever you feel that this, the content is some inadequate or whatever, because I did the job, you know, to the best, and I feel that's enough. Okay, so I'm telling you, wherever you are feeling like that and wherever you're having problem, please message me. Okay, I'm there to help you. So all these things would be 2 to 3 questions, whatever these questions, I'm sure you will be able to solve them, and none of the like, I have not solved any question using other concepts. Whatever the concepts I have taught, okay, using them only I am solving all the previous year questions. So yes, after completing the course, you have to go for previous year paper, Shivi. This is very, very important. Now you have to do Whipple. You have to go. Have you done the 2 to 3 times revision? This is must. And how to do the revisions I have told in the in this webinar in the first 10-15 minutes. Please go through it. You have to solve each and every problem on your own in 2 to 3 minutes. This is the revision. Pick up 10-20 questions once. 10 questions 20 minutes, 20 questions 40 minutes, solve them at once and see where you are lacking. Mark those questions where you are not, you are not able to solve. Focus more on them in your second revision. In third revision, same, you do the same thing. In your second revision, you are having problem with some questions, no? You focus more on them in your third revision. Is this clear? Ranking, okay. So some institution test is, this is what I'm keep telling on. No, institutions dump down the content. You take CA, few people bring me the content and I'll see, it's very scary. They dump down everything on the net. Okay, everything on the net and claim tomorrow that this question is from our content, this question is from our content, and all this. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Okay, this is not how, okay, they are not making, the very few institutions, again I'm not generalizing, very few institutions are doing the really, really good job. I love the content they are creating, but most of them are just exaggerating the things. Okay, मतलब अब खुद के बारे में ज़्यादा बोल. So I'm telling you, give the previous year questions first. I don't recommend any test series for the CSAT. If you enrolled in this course, you use our test series. Before that, previous year questions, 11 previous year papers are there. That should be your first priority. Okay. So Praveen, this is what I'm keep saying. Give the previous year papers and see what happens. Okay, whether the strategy you thought is working or not, where are the gaps in your understanding, and did the revision or not, enough revision. Okay, so we are going to have one webinar on RCs, that's exclusively for the enrolled aspirants. Okay, because RCs, no, if I give that outside, nobody would enroll, because maths part is anyway there on YouTube. So, and that would be very easy. 1 hour if you can give me for give for the webinar, now I will make sure like you would be able to solve all the questions with ease. Okay, so RCs, we are going to have a webinar by this month end. Okay, I badly want you to attend that. And so 4 lectures, Lalita. Okay, 4 to 5 lectures. So Vipul asked what I have to do. There are lots of questions in another test series. While solving them, we are lacking the confidence. So when do we get the confidence, enough confidence? Tell me. This is what, to build the confidence, you have to do the enough revision. Okay, see, this is what I did for my JEE preparation, guys. Okay, I have stick to very few sources. Physics we used to follow in our days like HC Verma. Okay, so very few sources and did more revision, because in IIT, no, you need the conceptual clarity. Once you have the conceptual clarity, when you have conceptual clarity and done enough questions, that's fine. Any source you pick up, they will definitely give the, I mean, enough questions. Did more revision. It's about thinking, expanding your thinking capability, understanding the concepts, clarity. Once you have this, no, you will sail through this exam. For this to happen, you need to do more revision. So take care of this revision 2 to 3 times, as the way I told Vipul. You have to solve each and every problem on your own again in 2 to 3 minutes. The question should be like a plus b whole square to you in our course. Until and unless this happens, you don't pick up any other source and go for previous year questions. As I told, no, most of the aspirants are not willing to give more than 10. Okay, most of them are below 10. Okay, so in that case, you already have 10, 11 previous year papers. Why don't you give them first and see your confidence, test your confidence? Because those are the real, quality questions. Please give them first. Please, guys, be sensible in your preparation. Be sensible, limit the sources, focus more on them. Understanding dance only when you spend enough time with some person, right? Okay, this is the same with the every other thing. Understanding dance when you spend more time on the course, doing more revision. Okay, so give me 5 to 10 minutes, guys. I'm wrapping everything. Okay, so there is enough time. Wait till I'll do something. Yes, you are allowed to watch them again and again. You need 100 times. I will provide that. No worries. We just have this, 3 times restriction just to make the aspirants use the platform sincerely, because there are social service aspirants are doing. Okay, one guy enrolls and shares the credentials with others. This, see, what we charge is very minimal. If you see, go, I mean, in Delhi, not less than 15,000. Okay, and when more people watch, we have the bandwidth problem. Okay, so this is the reason we have the restriction. If you need more views, we're happy to provide. I'm telling, 100 views, 1000 views, I'm happy to provide. Nobody, whoever asked the views, we have provided them and we have no complaints so far. Okay, so Jarur Vipul, up, you please get in touch me, telegram पे मैसेज कीजिए. I will go through, I mean, what exactly you meant. Okay, and then I will have a webinar on that. Okay, so you have enough time, 80 days. So give, if you have not completed, give as much time as possible. Try to complete the course by March end. Okay, and in last 40 to in 40 days, like last 40 days, I am going to share the master strategy. You could focus, refine, fine tune your preparation. If I give now, you would be saving yourself. That's not going to help you, that you will be regretting if something happens today. Clear? So enough time. Always focus on how I can improve. Don't be disappointed like 10 questions you are you are able to solve only 5 questions. There is enough time to improve. There is enough space. Okay, so don't worry what I can do. By worrying you are adding weight to your problem. So how to solve this problem, how to overcome this? You always look for the solutions, guys. You should be a solution in every situation, and you should also look for the solution for every problem you are facing and the people are around you facing. This is the this should be the mindset of a bureaucrat. Firstly, you should not be a problem to anyone, and secondly, how you should solve your problems, how you should not create the problems to yourself and the people around you, and how you should solve the problems of the people around you. This is what the service means. Civil services means, isn't it? So by worrying, always thinking about results, what will happen, this is what I'm keep telling. See, if Sachin focuses on 100 all the time, scoring century, if one ball comes and if he's thinking something else, always, okay, wicket will fall down. If he plays the upcoming ball well, every ball by ball, he has to play well, then only he will score century, isn't it? You see what you can do today. Don't think about exam, what will happen on that day. You have given whatever you can today. This will take care of tomorrow. What you have to do, small steps. This is a long journey. This is what you have to do. You take care of what is in front of you today, that will take care of tomorrow. That's how you create the path. Okay, don't always thinking on you have not nurtured the roots well, but always thinking about what kind of a fruit will fall on my head. Fruits will definitely fall on your head. That is how the law of karma works, but they will fall only when you have nurtured well, right? Okay, so please take care of nurturing the roots well. Fruits will definitely fall on your head. First revision you should be taking not more than 15 days. Okay, in 15 days you try to complete, so enough time. So give your best what you can. Focus, like stick to the sources, that's enough, right? And 2 to 3 times revision is needed. When you do that from tomorrow, if you see a question based on CSAT, you should be solving them. Try to solve them in 2 to 3 minutes. Be in the exam mode, guys. Just 3 months, 80 days left. Be in the exam mode. Don't relaxedly solve. Get into the exam mode. No need to tense. I'm telling, I'm not. Exam mode means a question you should be able to try to solve in 2 minutes. That's what the exam mode. Unnecessary tension I am not telling you to create. Okay, work on yourself, give time for yourself, work on your body. But exam mode, only when you try to solve this way tomorrow, your brain will think in that manner. Otherwise you won't be able to solve the problems in the exam, and outside you are able to solve. So what's the point? Okay, so read one book twice rather than 2 books once. So sticking to the limited sources and doing the more revision is key. Previous year papers, prioritize. You have to aim more than 120, more than 55 questions, and nothing to save. Okay, so test your strategies by attempting the previous year papers. Those who have completed course and 2 to 3 times revision, test, not to be disappointed. What I can do next to improve, what I can do to improve next. This should be your motto. So I hope I have covered everything. So we are going to have 3-4 webinars which will clear everything. So if you have any other thing to ask, so please message us in Telegram, will help you. Please be in touch in the last few, have very less time left. Okay, so please be in touch, make the best use of the resources available to you, faculty resources, whatever. Okay, you have enrolled this course to qualify the CSAT, so please make the best use of the course and resources. And if your friends have not started, please, there is enough time, please tell them to start. And if at all again you feel that our course is helpful, and please share a word about the platform in your circles. That would really help us and aspirants as well. We are trying our best to keep you know to help the aspirants, so your help is definitely needed. So any other thing to ask, you can schedule a call if at all you have something to talk, so please do that. Otherwise, Telegram. Anything else to? I'm waiting for the replies, please. Anything else? Thank you, Shraddha. Anything? Shivi, Vipul, Reshma, Lalita. Please tell me anything else, Anand. Anything left? Thank you, thank you. So, okay, I'm ending this then. If there is anything, please get in touch with us on Telegram. Calls also you can schedule. Wish you the best. Do well. Okay. Thank you, Ramnath. Thank you all.